Hi, my name's Lezana and welcome to lesson 6 in the rhythmic phrasing ideas. In this lesson we will be using the rhythmic phrase in 16th notes, but those unaccented 16th notes that are running through the phrase, which will be on the snare drum if I play the phrase. These two groupings here, we're going to take those. Start with 1 at the beginning of a bar, then a 16th note rest, then the grouping of the 2, 16th note rest, grouping of a 2, 16th note rest, and you just keep looping that so it will go over the bar line. And because you're playing a polyrhythm, it will take 3 bars for this pattern to resolve. So we're going to put that on the ride cymbal. Simple backbeat on 2 and 4, bass drum on 1 and 3, and I'm going to put a click on which has a definite pulse on the 1 so you can hear where the 1 is. So I'll play a couple of bars of normal straight time and then I'll drop into this pattern. Okay, I hope you heard that the clear change from 8th notes to the pattern now we're using. Okay, so the idea is also hopefully you're doing quarter notes in the left foot for all of this as well. So now the idea is to use that new ride pattern, but to change the bass drum and the snare drum, to move it onto a different place. These are called metric modulations. These give the illusion to the listener that you've changed to a different beat. Well, you haven't. You're still playing in the original 4/4 time. You're just modulating what's being heard. So if we that ride pattern on the 1, then the 16th note rest, and then the 2 groupings. If we put the bass drum on the 1, and then when we get to the 2 groupings, we'll put the snare drum on the second one. So, and then the next 2 groupings, the bass drum will go on the second one, and so on and so on. So it gives the illusion that I'm playing a shuffle, but I'm not, because the click will still be playing in the original 4/4 time. So we'll try some of that. So I'll play the normal time, and then I'll drop in to the modulated time and then drop back out again. If you have trouble listening to it and you get confused when it's happening, just count along with the click. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's give it a go. I hope you heard that clearly. Another one we could try is, instead of starting the phrase here on the 1, we're going to use the bass drum and the snare drum to play the notes that aren't being played. The single 16th note rest through the pattern up here is going to be orchestrated through the bass drum and snare drum. So we'll start with the bass drum So we get that through 16th notes. Let's give that a go. Okay, there's many more possibilities. I could orchestrate my hand out round the toms, and these two groupings here could be taken out around toms, and it's up to you to take these ideas and to expand them and come up with your own ideas. You know, excuse me, because it's a metric modulation through 3/4 polyrhythm. It's going to take 3 bars for this pattern to resolve. But within those 3 bars, you've got 1 bar idea you could use. You've got another bar where the ride starts in a different place, and you've got the third idea. So you don't have to use the whole 3 bars. You can take 1, or take half of 1, or 1.5, or however you want to use it. Anyway, I hope that's helped. Happy diddling. See you next time.